Hey everyone, it's Nick and Nala back here. I'm gonna finally film a hair tutorial of how I curl my hair because I know you guys have requested this and really wanted this for a while, so I'm gonna bring it to you finally. I just finished filming my skincare routine, so hopefully you will check that out. So the curling iron that I usually use is this one. I don't remember where I got it because I've had it for so long, but I'm sure you can find it on Amazon, and if I do, I will have it linked below so you guys can check it out if you're interested. But this tends to work. I use it all the time and I like it. So I usually put it to 14. If I need more heat, then 21, but I try not to keep it too hot because I don't want to like burn my hair. So I washed my hair yesterday and today this is how it looks. I usually just let it air dry. I don't put any products in my hair. I just don't like to do it just because usually I don't really curl my hair that often. This is like once in a while. I usually just have it kind of straight natural, which is my hair is naturally straight, so I don't really do too much styling, but for today I am. But since I don't do it too much, I'm not really gonna put any products, and my hair is pretty healthy, I think, for the most part. And I recommend when you're curling your hair, don't curl it right after you shower or when it's freshly washed, because it's just not gonna come out as nice. Your hair is so clean that it's not going to have as much of a grip when you curl it. So I usually recommend to do it at least wait a day after or 2 days when your hair is a little bit not dirty but less freshly clean, if that makes sense. So what I do, I kind of just I don't really set like a straight line. I just kind of like split it in half a little bit, and then I usually start with my left side just because I feel like it's easier on my left side. So I do my left side, and I'm just gonna use my camera here, I guess, and just wing it. So this is what I usually do. I think it usually takes me like 15 or 20 minutes-ish, I think. I don't know. And I try not to grab really big pieces just because my hair is pretty thick and long. So I'll just grab kind of like this size, and what I do, I open the clamp and I put it in and I roll it around like this. And then I point the curling iron down. And if you need to, I hold the end of the hair I hold the tip of it so that it doesn't like come out of the grip. And then with this little clamp thing, I'll just kind of be like pressing it and wait a little bit. And I keep kind of rolling it down till I feel like it's nice in there. And then, there you go. See how cute? There she is. All right. And so I think one technique that's helped me keep it kind of looking cute and bouncy is when you get it out, don't just like pull it out, let it come out by itself. And I feel like it usually will keep its shape a lot better. So let's try the next strand. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get so hot in here. It's already really hot outside. Whew. It's all right, it's for you guys. So it's so funny because I used to always be like the hairstylist for everyone in high school, in college, like everyone always wanted me to do their hair. I didn't mind though. I didn't understand why, because I thought I didn't really have any special technique. I was like, this is just how I do it. I don't know. I pretty much just kind of practiced on myself, and that's just how I learned, really. But I guess everyone's like, no, when you do it on me, it looks so much better. Like, I can't do it like you. I'm like, I don't know what it is that I do, but here it is. I'm showing you guys. All right, and then I usually start from like the bottom ends, just cause. Let's see. And try to keep them like, don't grab like a huge chunk of hair, because you want to make sure that it'll look nice and voluminous. And of course, if you do have like shorter hair or like thinner hair, getting smaller pieces will make it look definitely a lot bigger and bouncier. Sometimes I wish I had curly hair because I love curly hair. I think it's so beautiful and just so like sexy and voluptuous. I love it. But then when I say that to someone who has curly hair, they're like, are you crazy? I wish I had straight hair. So, you know, you always want what you can't have, right? But not saying I don't like my straight hair, I do, but curly hair would be really nice too. I would not mind it. But yeah, so you keep going. I usually would like play some music, but I don't know about YouTube right now. and I'm not trying to get all like copyrighted and all that stuff, but yeah, so I guess as we go, we'll just be talking about things, because yeah, what else am I gonna do? I don't want you to just like sit here and watch me, but I want you to really see me doing it, so it's not like, oh, you know, she had someone else do it. No, I always do it myself. I don't really have anyone else do it or style it for me. Nor would I want to pay for someone else to do it, you know, especially if I can do it. It's like so expensive. And I mean, I haven't even done anything to my hair in so long, guys. Like, I recently got a haircut, and that was like, it's been a long time. I didn't get a haircut for like 4 or 5 years. I've always just kind of cut it myself, but recently I did, because why not? I was going to a wedding, and my love sister is a hairstylist, so she did it for me. It was really nice. But usually, you know, I don't really do much to my hair. I kind of cut it myself, and it's pretty good. I don't know, I just feel like it grows pretty healthy like that. And I have my other video with my tips and tricks of how to maintain your hair like healthy, long, and luscious, so definitely check that out if you are interested. I guess even if you're a guy too, you never know, could apply. And I used to, probably in my early 20s, maybe 19 or 20, 21, I had it blonde for some time. I gradually did it. I did like a little bit lighter brown, and then I did some highlights, and then I did more highlights. So it wasn't like night and day, but it was a gradual process, and I definitely enjoyed it. It was fun. But it is a little bit damaging, but I'm glad that my hair didn't get so damaged, and it looks like I never did that. Like, I think if you see me right now, or if you look at me, you'd probably never think that I had it like blonde or dirty blonde or anything like that, right? I don't think I'll ever dye it again, to be honest. I really just like it my natural color. It just feels, I don't know, easy, simple. It's like less high maintenance. Not that if you do have it though colored, good for you. I just know it's like really high maintenance, and I don't know, I'm very simple now. I feel like the older I get, the more like simple and minimalistic I've been. I just want to take away anything that's too much, that takes away too much of my time. I'm just like, nah. So when you get here, you want to make sure you really grab all the hairs, because if not, you know, it's the top part of your hair, you want it to look really nice. So yeah, when I release it, I don't pull it, I kind of just let it come down, and I hold it so it kind of keeps its shape. Whew, I'm sweaty now. Okay, so let's see, let's grab another piece, and then put it all in, clamp it, point down. I always point down, I don't know why. I don't know if that does anything. You can do it straight, but I find that pointing it down just makes it easier once you release it, and it just comes out a lot better. Okay, nice and pretty. All right, grab another piece. I might have to speed up this part just because it's gonna take forever, but we'll continue talking. Hot. now getting the pieces in the front, and I always do it like away from the face. I just feel like that looks pretty, or at least this part. There you go. And at first it looks kind of like very curly, but then it usually will die down and look very nice and wavy. And I think what I like about my method is that they're all facing one direction, so when I'm walking and when you see it from behind, it's like it looks like a big wave. It's all like in sync with each other. And I know some people don't like that. Some people like to make them all move in different directions, but I feel like that's just what works for me, and I like that look. It gives me like the mermaid vibes, like that. Okay, and these two pieces, I think I'm just gonna separate into two. Let's see. There you go. I don't know what's going on with this clamp. I had to put the air on, guys, because it's so hot and I'm like sweating. It's not cute. Not cute. So, let's see, okay. Now this last piece here on the side. Go. So I think because I'm talking and I started talking at the beginning of the video, it's probably gonna be like 30-ish minutes, but when I'm like, you know, doing this on my own and I'm, you know, pretty fast, it's usually like maybe 15, I think. 15, 20. So let's see. Okay, now this side here. The bottom pieces, you don't really need to do them that perfect because it's the bottom, but I usually will just grab like the ends. I won't really do it all the way from like the root area. I do more of that like on the top areas. But on the bottoms, I kind of just do the ends more so, just so they have a nice little curl, but I don't focus too much from the root, because if not, it's just, I don't know, I feel like unnecessary, but you can if you want, of course. But I think because my hair is really thick and heavy, I'd rather just focus more on like the top half, and then the bottom half I just do like the ends more so, just so it's not all like straight and then like here curly, right? So let's see. Sometimes though, I do get hairs like stuck on this little like wire thing, or like the clamp or the screw, and it does hurt. I'm like, ah, it like pulls on my hair. Let's see. So I like curling my hair once in a while just because it's fun. It makes me feel, I don't know, cute, makes me feel sexy, and it's nice for special occasions or just when you want to, right? You don't need a special occasion to curl your hair, just whenever you feel like it. But today I woke up and I felt like just looking cute, and I wanted to film this for you guys. And the past few days I've been kind of feeling like in a funk, feeling kind of weird. Maybe it's my period, you know, hormones and being emotional, could be just that, but I just felt really off. And I think sometimes, especially for women, when you get ready and done up, it makes you feel a little bit better, right? Even if it's just a little bit, it does make a difference. So whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good about yourself and happy, do that. You know, as simple as doing your hair, doing your makeup, or eating your favorite food. If it puts a smile on your face and can make a difference or change the mood of your day, why not do it if it's not harming anyone, right? And I know like a lot of times people are like, you don't need to do that, or you don't need to wear makeup, you don't need to do your hair, but we all don't need to do a lot of things, but we do it just because we want to, right? It makes us happy. Okay, so now I'm getting this part. I feel like I take longer on this side, maybe because I get more hair when I part it on this side. I don't know. Let's see. So we're almost done, guys. Just getting these last few strands and this half of my hair. This reaches, I might have to go like this. Usually I do this in my bathroom, and I feel like it's a lot faster because here it's kind of hard to see just through like the camera here, but it's cool, it's cool. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you want any other hair tutorials or like videos from me about anything, because I'm really open to it. This channel is just really my personal for fun channel where I post anything, you know, just so you can kind of get to know me and things that people usually ask me about or want to know about, where I don't feel as comfortable. I'm not going to post that on my other channel because like that's not what people are subscribed for. So whatever you guys want to know or hear from me, let me know. I'm open to your ideas and suggestions. I do want to film a video in Spanish. I'm trying to think like what it should be about, like me eating or like answering questions. I'm not really sure because like, I don't know, I feel like I'll just feel awkward just be like, yeah, so, you know, let me know some ideas. My love also speaks Spanish and he speaks Korean too, which is crazy because I don't speak Korean. So he's gonna be teaching me, but he speaks Spanish, so maybe I can have him ask me questions, or I don't know, because I don't know if I want him to be in a video. Like I do, but then I also want to keep kind of like my privacy just because people are crazy and weird, you know, but eventually maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so when I get to the top half of the hair, I usually will try to go as close to the root as possible just because I want that extra volume, right? See, you kind of hold it for a little and it's very bouncy, very curly. Love it. Okay, now we're gonna do another strand here. So you can see it kind of takes time, but it's really easy. If you're like sitting there listening to music, watching your shows or whatever, watching a movie, it goes by pretty fast. Or you're on a phone call with someone, call your girlfriend, your boys, I don't know, whatever. It goes by pretty fast. And I'm filming this today, it's a Friday, so I'm gonna be rocking this in the weekend. And it's nice because like even when it does, you know, die down, doesn't look as curly, still looks really nice. So you can dress it up in other ways. You can pour it in a ponytail, you can put your hair halfway, half up, you know. And if you do find that it gets maybe a little bit oily here at the top, you can just literally like divide your hair, put it in a clip or in a ponytail and just wash that part of your hair quickly, like your bangs, and then just redo it so it looks more fresh. Or you could put like dry shampoo or something if you want it to, if you don't want to like wash your entire hair and like ruin your whole styling that you did. That's like a little hack that I've used before that you can try out. Yeah, so we're almost done here, guys. Yes, yes, yes. It's really not that hard, not that difficult. I usually always curl my mom's hair too because she loves it curly and she likes how I do it for her. So I get a lot of practice. And I also do use these heatless, what do they call it? Like heatless rods. They're like this shape, and what you do, you like wash your hair, but you kind of leave it little, not too damp, but kind of like a little bit of wetness, and you leave those on for a few hours, or you could sleep with them, and then the next morning it's like super curly, like really, really nice, like Shakira vibes. That's not really my look, but it looks good on my mom, and so I do that for her too. If you don't want to like, what do you call it? If you don't want to like put heat on your hair, maybe I could film a video with her and doing her hair to show you guys next time. So if you want to do that option, that's an option. Or if you already have like naturally curly hair and want to enhance the curls without damaging it, that's a good way too, I think. There you go. Yes, almost done. So yeah, anyone I feel like can do this. You just really have to practice. If you've never done it before, you're like, I can't do it, I suck. Honestly, just practice on yourself or practice on someone else if you can, and eventually you'll get the technique and you'll see what works for you. If you find that little hairs keep coming out, just hold the other end with your other hand and clamp little by little so that it grabs it. And then let it down. See? Cute. All right, almost the last piece now. I was sweating. I'm still kind of sweating a little bit, but it's okay. It's for you guys. It's for you. So let's see. Yeah, I do have hairspray, but I honestly don't put hairspray in it. For some reason, I feel like it holds and it looks a lot better without hairspray. I don't know, that's just me. I don't like the feeling of it being really hard and crunchy. I don't know, I just don't like it. For me, I think because my hair is really long and heavy or thick, it tends to weigh it down. So I usually don't put in a hairspray, and usually it'll kind of hold and keep pretty well for the most part. But of course, you know, do as you may. The hairspray that I do have though is one from Pacifica, that same brand that I use for one of my sunscreens, and it's good. It smells really nice. It kind of gives you like beachy waves, beachy vibes. Ow, just touched this. Yeah, be careful with the clamp not to like burn your fingers, but you know, it happens. And then with this little piece, I usually try to point it outwards, just cause. So I flip it, and I go like this. Again, it's really all practice. You can just practice and eventually you're gonna get it. It's really not that hard, trust me. There you go. And make sure you turn it off. Don't wanna burn your house on fire. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna tell you here, just cause if you're watching this, you probably like, you know me a little bit better than everyone else. So when I went to my Loves place, we were making tea, and I was gonna start the stove, heat up the stove to make tea, and I got his teapot kettle, and I thought that it was a regular kettle, and it was electric, and I didn't know, and it started going on fire. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. It was the worst thing ever, but thankfully nothing bad happened, but it was so embarrassing. I was like, oh my gosh, so bad. Anyways, here's my hair. Let me stick to what I'm good at. I think it looks really nice, right? Pretty like bouncy and voluminous. There you go. It'll usually stay like this for this day. Tomorrow it may not look as voluminous, but it's still gonna look pretty nice. And it could usually last you maybe like 3 days. And if you want the third day, you could style it. You could do a ponytail, you could do something else, or you could touch it up, anything like that, and put whatever styling products you want in it to make it last. For me, I don't like to put styling products in it. It just looks good like this, so that's how I keep it. But yeah, did you guys like it? Hopefully this helped you. I don't know if it did. I'm not really a good makeup hairstylist teacher, but I just wanted to show you what I do and my techniques, and maybe you'll learn something. And yeah, really nothing special, guys, but I hope you really enjoy this. If you have any other video ideas or suggestions, or just want to leave me a comment, let me know below. All right, so I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, take care. Bye.